guys, what is up? In case you guys haven't noticed, today's 4th of July. So, to everyone who's watching in America, happy 4th of July! Yeah! America!
Don't set things on fire.
Don't set things on fire. As for everyone else, happy 4th of July. We got a fun video for you guys, so please enjoy. I'm Rhyhorn, Turner, Steven,
Decided Sean.
and we want to be your Po-Town heroes, your source for all your budget Pokemon needs. What is up, everybody, and welcome back to Po-Town Heroes, your source for all your budget Pokemon needs. I'm Rhyhorn, Trainer, Steven.
Decided Sean.
And have you guys ever had that moment where you try to build a deck?
And it works.
No, and you end up building a different deck out of it.
But it still worked within, what, 3 days? 2 days?
I think even less than that. So this deck, I was trying to build something completely different. I was trying to build TLC Milotic, and it turned into this. So without further, you'll see in a moment. This thing is just janky enough to work. So we'll just jump right into a match and let's do this. Shadow Slayer 21. All right, called the coin flip Tails. It doesn't matter. The deck is almost versatile enough it can go first or second.
Hey, nice start. No basics.
No basics.
Well, we had a nice start.
These are some really cool sleeves. I actually just now noticed that you can see like the back of the card through them. That is really cool. The Rangaroo lead, not the best.
Well, not the worst.
But I can make this
or
work.
Or you just go right Po-Town to go right for Cynthia, or here's Garchomp.
Let's see what the top deck gives us, and we'll go from there. Come on. Okay. So we will hammer. Goodbye energy.
Po-Town, Cynthia. Oh.
Mysterious treasure. Getting rid of Dragalge. To grab a Ghastly. Play the Ghastly. Then Cynthia.
You drew into a fan club.
Just end the turn, but yeah.
Or disrupting energy. Remember, you want to hit DC whenever possible.
Yep. This entire deck just deals with.
I kind of wonder what those are a part of, because I kind of want those.
The sleeves, I know I want them too.
What about Dragon deck they're featured with?
I think these are custom ones that you could buy. All right, let's see if we get a better hand with N. I'm okay with this hand.
Fan Club, Po-Town, Ghastly number 2.
Yep.
Oh no, Haunter number 1. Or Gengar number 1.
We'll drop down the Mewtwo. Let's treasure getting rid of
Fan Club and grab a Gengar.
Yeah.
Let's see how fast those Gibbles. Oh, we need a candy first.
Rare candy to Gengar.
Po-Town out.
Does
A second Ghastly? Or do you want to get the Mimikyu out?
I'm thinking double Scrap.
Okay.
Because oddly enough, that's the true attacker in the deck.
And draw 3.
And draw 3.
And there's Gengar. Or Ghastly.
Second Ghastly.
And to be fair, Rango can sit there for a few turns.
So now, 20 damage when he attaches an energy.
Ascension. What a surprise.
Now, is it when they evolve or evolve from hand?
Evolve from hand. So they can
Wait,
essentially
whenever it plays a Pokemon from hand. Okay.
well, if he plays a Galway, he takes 3 plus any energy attachments. Well, did.
Dang, Field Blower. It's only like half the strategy, though.
Well, at least you don't have to worry about damaging your own Gengar. Or do you want to Plumeria? We should have Plumeria. Oh, you can still do it.
We still can.
Actually,
The entire deck deals with disrupting
denying energy.
Uh-huh.
Special if able, but
Well,
energy in general.
Almost.
I think Mewtwo might start seeing more and more play. I think there's a lot of psychic decks that weren't really playable before because it's missing that acceleration,
And there's the scoop.
and they couldn't get Garchomp out in time.
So, this deck, like I said, this deck started off as I don't care about the ladder.
It started out
Oh,
as
yay, 50 coins. Okay.
TLC Milotic, except for the fact it was missing the energy attachments.
Yeah, so no, don't care. Stop with the ladder.
Well, it's a new ladder, so we're going to be climbing kind of fast. So,
Are you done? Okay.
so when did the ladder change?
I
Sunday or Monday?
I think it changed a couple days ago, yeah. So we'll jump right into the power company.
Oh,
Wrong view.
that one. Yay!
Okay. And it's all revolving around Dragalge, oddly enough. It's got 120 HP, stage 1. Poison point, if this Pokemon's your active and is damaged, the attacking is now poisoned, which is really, really good. I'm mostly using
Plus
it...
10 just to attack it?
Yep. And then Twister, a Psychic into Colorless, 60 damage. Flip 2 coins for each head, discard an energy from your opponent's active. If both are tails, this attack does nothing. So 60 and I deny their energy.
You know, it would be kind of funny if
They paid in order to put it on, because if you remember this Gengar, whenever your opponent attaches an energy, they put 2 damage counters on.
Do you remember when the Dragalge from Flashfire that prevented Pokemon from retreating if they were poisoned?
Yes.
That would have been perfect in this deck, because the attack you get poisoned. Now they have to use something like a Guzma or Acerola to get it out of the field.
It might be a fun expanded idea.
Could be funny.
It could be funny. If you guys play this expanded, please let us know. Curious how it would do. But either way, so the entire point of the deck is focusing around the Dragalge, just denying them energy. And if they do attach an energy, they get penalized for it. Much like an actual power company.
This sounds like a mash of like 3 decks of ours.
Almost.
Gengar instead of Noivern is Dragalge.
Yep.
You just let him get it to the field and then get rid of it.
Exactly. So we're still penalizing them whenever they play the energy, and just get rid of it with either Dragalge or Plumerina.
Gengar is just one of those Pokemon that's just waiting for that perfect deck.
Yep.
It has a nice ability, but it's stage 2. That's the only thing that really keeps that out of play.
Mm-hmm. And even then, we're only running a 2-2-2 line, and even then, it's almost not necessary. But we'll go through the entire breakdown because, again, this deck was originally going to start off with the TLC Milotic for 1 energy. Shuffle a Pokemon, your opponent's bench Pokemon that has damage counters in it back into the deck. Run it, essentially bounce everything in, mill them off with Team Rocket's handiwork and everything else. And it just didn't really work that well. The Gengar worked, but then I realized, what if I could just get rid of more energy? And threw in Dragalge, and it
seems like that TLC might be considered a tech later. With
yes.
the new stuff coming out.
Yeah,
especially with a lot more water tech coming out.
Yeah, so I'm still kind of working on that one, but this one came from that idea. So the full breakdown, we run 1 Oranguru, again, just so we can draw cards until we have 3. If we need to, we could use the Psychic, but we're mostly using the ability. We run a 2-2-2 line of the ability Gengar, which whenever they attach an energy, put 2 damage counters on. We run 2 Mewtwo GX. This one is more of a tech, because for 1 energy, 30 damage times the number of energy attached to this Pokemon. You only need 2 for Dragalge. You're not attaching energy to a Rangaroo. You're not attaching to Gengar. You're maybe attaching 2 onto Mimikyu. Everything else goes onto Mewtwo.
You know, it's funny. Mewtwo at GX attack, if you have another GX attack you don't want to use as much, that can get around Hoopa.
Yeah.
At GX attack.
Yeah, so...
For those that need a little bit of Hoopa counter, or at least something to wall against one, this will take a hit or 2.
Yeah, this ends up becoming more if I have to go brute force. This one, I'm running pure denial. This is if I have to be super aggressive.
And Mimikyu is because of Filch and Copycat.
Yeah, it's a good lead. And then Psychic Colorless, 60, heal 30, which is really good. And then 3 Psychic, 200, and its damage isn't affected by your opponent's active.
So Shred for Psychic Pokemon.
Exactly.
Psychic Pokemon.
We run 2 Mimikyu, mostly for the fetch, but also for the occasional Copycat. If they were to beacon, if they were to search or
they just hit a Pokemon of yours for
Talonflame.
200 damage, you can just go Copycat, hit him for 200.
Yeah,
Assuming it wasn't the GX attack.
or even then you could Knuckle for, what is it, 30, 60 with weakness.
If you can get 2 energy on it, it does produce a counter to Buzzwole because they go Knuckle Impact on Knuckle Impact for 1 shot.
Yeah, so
with weakness included.
So this is just more like a fun tech. And then, of course, we run a 3/3 line of the Dragalge, 120 HP, Psychic and a Colorless, 60 damage, flip 2 coins for each head, discard an energy, which the entire deck's about. I was thinking about running the Victini, but I have yet to flip Double Tails on this, and I've been testing it a lot. We run 3 Crushing Hammer so that we can deal with any energy that's on the field. 3 Enhanced Hammer to deal with all the special energy on the field. Run 3 Mysterious Treasure because we need to get the Gengar set up as soon as possible, and we need to get the Dragalge set up. And Mysterious Treasure grabs a Psychic, so...
You know what we've also been realizing that post-rotation, there's really only 2 ways to get back special energy.
Mm-hmm.
GX attacks and a Rangaroo, general management.
Yeah.
There is no really other way to get it.
Oh, yeah, because Special Charge is rotating,
Special Charge is
isn't
going, and so is Pulse all the time. So post-rotation, there's no way to get back the special energy without tagging in a GX attack to do it for you, or Rangaroo.
Or
the other one.
Or a Fairy for Diancie. Or not Diancie, Diantha.
Yeah. Get 2 cards out of the discard. But, I mean, Detonate might see a lot of play because Coco and Detonate work really well together. Especially with the Dragon meta about to come out of the...
We'll see. Thing. But yeah, that definitely sounds like it would be...
Detonate might become a card that we need.
Yeah,
tech.
Maybe. But even then, we're running 3 Mysterious Treasures now so we can grab out the Psychic Pokemon we need to set up as fast as possible. We run 3 Nest Ball, search your deck for a basic, put it onto the bench. That's a Rangaroo, that's a Mewtwo, that's Skrelp or Ghastly. We just get those set up. We run 2 Rare Candy so we can evolve the Gengars as soon as possible because everything else is either basic or stage 1. This is the only tricky part. We run 3 Timer Ball. Again, we're trying to try to get all our evolution. So that's a Dragalge and a Gengar. That's a double Gengar.
And those that don't know, Gengar also has free retreat.
It does. We run 2 Potown. That way, whenever they evolve, you put 3 damage counters on that Pokemon.
Soften things up.
The more damage you can add, the better. So you're penalizing them for evolving and for attaching energy.
Attaching energy. You're what else is it? You're poisoning, damaging for energy, damaging for Potown, and Twister doesn't seem like too much of a stretch to hit.
Yeah, just like an actual power company in life.
So
they give you power, they take it away, and they penalize you for using it.
So essentially, on average, you're hitting 130
roughly
with poison, with all the damage included. I assume it's just the 1 from Potown and then the 2 from Gengar.
Yeah, and all you're doing is 60.
So you're doing plus 70 to that.
Yep, and then plus 20 plus.
And you can deny him energy every now and again too.
Exactly. We also run 3 Cynthia, so we can shuffle our hand and draw 6. We run 2 Plumerinas, so we can deal with all the energy, because again, we're trying to deny energy as much as possible, like a power company. We run 2 Fan Clubs, so we can get set up as fast as we can. We run 3 Team Skullgrunt, get rid of the energy in their hand. And we run 4 DCE and 10 Psychic Energy.
And so DC, oh, because of Rangar and Gengar.
Honestly, DCE is mostly for the Mewtwo.
Oh yeah, because it doesn't. It's not just psychic energy.
Yeah, it's just energy attached. So Psychic DCE, you're hitting for 90.
Yes.
It's just a really sure way to stack up the damage. You could drop it on Gengar, do 70 for 3. You could drop it onto a Rangaroo, 60 plus whatever their energy is. You even could drop it on Dragalge and overpay, but
Overpaying literally just so you're covered.
yeah. So either you overpay or it just goes on the Mewtwo, and then the 10 basic just so we can load it up as fast as possible.
I wonder if the song is copyrighted.
What one?
The Schoolhouse Rock, Electricity.
I don't know, but let's just jump right into another match.
Because whenever I hear something like Power Cup, that's what the first thing that comes to mind is that song.
First thing that comes to mind for me is the Electric Company. Like, I actually remember watching that.
Well, I watched the Schoolhouse Rock version. But I think they were both.
That's a lot of numbers in your name, sir. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 4, 5, 1. What?
That works.
Apparently.
I guess Pokemon didn't care about them being sequential.
Okay, so he had a mulligan too.
4, 5, 1. How many mulligans did they get though? How many mulligans did we get? 1.
We had to take 1. Please say he had to take like 3, or he still needs the mulligan. He still has the mulligan. We're getting a minimum 1.
Unless he likes Ho-Oh, I'm gonna assume
Ninetales.
Ninja?
It's quite possible.
Why is he running Bridget? You don't need Bridget.
It's quite possibly Ninja.
There is a new version that does play it though. It's a Fast Rager Ninja's out. It just focuses on candy. It doesn't use a single Frogadier. This Froakian right now it's using Bubble, but I think post rotation it's just gonna be using the 70 hit point Froakie. It's just the Froakies and the Greninja.
Alright, so I got an idea. Bear with me. Let's
Roar?
get rid of... No, he's got the beacon.
Yes.
Mimikyu.
If only we got a switch. Well, maybe next turn we could have a chance at a Gengar. Do we want... Well, we can force the end play.
Gengar and a Dragalge.
Force the end play, if anything else. Attach Energy Mimikyu. I mean, assume, because he has free retreat. Gengar?
He does?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, cool.
That's the reason why I said that a minute ago. Note to say, Gengar has a free retreat. So once he's on the field, he's not completely useless.
So yeah,
besides his ability.
So he's probably
going to force an end play. Oh. Handiwork. See, it doesn't work for us too. Nope. We feel your pain, sir.
Is he beaconing?
I think so.
If so, this is going to be kind of funny. Because we could get set up even faster.
How about Enhance Hammer?
Enhance Hammer.
Rare Candy, Gengar. Retreat to Mimikyu and Filch. This turn, I'm pretty sure he's going to beacon next turn, so more cards. Because we don't need to play DC at this point. That could work.
That could definitely work.
I mean, he did fetch. Well, I don't think he's going to.
No, the thing is.
Okay, play it. Now you don't have a beacon. Now we could just filch the rest of the game.
Provided we survive.
They need 2 turns. Their card they're looking for is priced.
I'm kind of disappointed at that.
What did we Manaphy? Or was it literally quad Ninetales and then just
I think it
Ace
was,
Rolls as a pull them back up continue?
I think it was quad Ninetales.
Quad Ninetales
Because that was the only Pokemon I saw.
That we saw. I mean, Ninetales doesn't hit too bad.
It really doesn't. I mean, we have a quad Ninetales deck. Question is, can we do it any differently than what's been done several hundred times before?
Oh, Mimikyu lead?
Mimikyu.
Well, done. They had no basic Pokemon. Mimikyu lead. Ghastly, Skrelp. Another Ghastly.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think we need Fan Club. So we have Cynthia in hand.
Well, the thing is
depending on energy. If we get the energy, we don't need Fan Club. We get just Cynthia.
So you have to take one.
Actually, regardless, if we get energy, we could probably do Fan Club, but Nest Ball kind of gets us the remaining Pokemon we're missing. The other Ghastly or Psychic or Dark.
Probably Espeon.
Well, actually, it could be one of three, but which one? Because I'm thinking Umbreon could be nice damage spread, and then Espeon. Should we do that? I mean, we had somebody mentioned about it. SP Garb.
Although, if we're gonna do that, we might as well run his deck. We got to run Hobo's deck.
Yes, we do.
So, yep, I think we're going to do that.
Unfortunately, we might have to actually use Plumerina.
Oh, I know. Let's grab
Rangaroo, yeah.
Rangaroo.
Use Plumerina, get rid of Fan Club, and use Plumerina to get rid of the Psychic Energy.
I know. Let's see. So let's go.
Well, let's get the Gengar out.
Get rid of Nest Ball. I'm almost thinking.
Because we need 2 energy.
Thing is we would have to hope for the rare candy. So I'm thinking we go Haunter.
You have rare candy.
Oh, I do.
That's why I said Gengar.
Judge not paying attention to game state.
To be fair.
And then did he attack last turn?
I think Ghastly was that. Oh no, that is still our first turn.
Oh, it's still our first turn?
It's not working. It's still our first turn. Well, I think Ghastly is going to be dying. Or they get rid of Mimikyu before it can be a common problem. Gotta get Psychic for a one-shot. Or get rid of Ghastlies before they're a problem. Because he did see we got Gengar. And a Dragalge. Our problem is getting 2 energy Dragalge. Are we running Malamar here?
We are not running Malamar. I thought about it, but it really doesn't need a lot of energy. The only Pokemon that does...
Well, neither does Noivern, but... The only problem with Noivern, it runs 2 energy.
Mm-hmm.
Being your main type's Dark. If Malamar ever became a Dark type with the same ability, the format's going to hurt a bit.
Well, I was thinking of Rangaroo, because...
Free retreat.
And then...
I mean, yeah, Rangaroo would take 2 shots, but...
Yep, Rangaroo would take 2 shots.
Just deny any other energy. There's Garb.
So he has an N, so it's...
Well, he has Garb in hand, so... It's just a matter of when to play it. And now we have no abilities. To be fair, this deck won't exist for much longer, but in standard.
Yeah.
Because what made SP Garb so good is because Garb exists.
So let's see.
But now, well, to be fair, he doesn't have EVs.
Now we just need a hand refresh. So that we can get rid of
Cards in hand.
except none of them have abilities. Just realize like how ability heavy this deck is.
We needed that. Hey, you wished for something, we got it. Now was it in time? Not yet. That is a Guzman target for Espeon.
That it is.
Because as long as it has one energy attached to it, it's one-shotting you. At best, it's two-shotting a Ranguru. So,
Here goes.
we have time.
Go.
How about let's Mysterious Treasure the Mewtwo and, get rid of that special energy if we can. So let's get rid of Mewtwo for now. Because we don't need it to be a hindrance later.
Ghastly?
Yeah. I mean, yes, it sets up divide targets, but we can't really afford... let's see if we can deny him that special energy. Nope. Cynthia? We still need energy, and we still need... well, there we go. Hey, Hans Hammer. So... let's hold off on it for now. Because they'll still need to produce another energy just to do anything.
And we got Dragalge ready to go.
Well, they can Guzma it up and knock it out. You don't have to worry about abilities till we can get rid of Garb. Or at least the full stone on Garb.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure that one's going to be the Trash Lance too, so...
But he's also... he's burning through his deck slightly faster than we are.
Well, they need 5 targets. And as long as we don't play Mewtwo, they're not getting... So let's start the energy denial. So let's evolve the slow way. See if we can deny this. Let's hit that one. Because there's a 50-50 chance of us hitting the... Or 75% chance of hitting an energy. Well, we don't need to hit that one. Oh well. Yeah, we did.
Of course.
You got it on camera.
First time I get double tails, it's on this channel.
No, it's on camera.
It is on camera on this channel. I have to keep remembering that just because it works outside the channel, once it's on the channel, it kind of just goes away.
True.
It's okay.
Deny energy. It's a matter of exhausting the energy. Once it can do it, the deck's pretty much solid, but... If to be fair, it'd be nice to have 2 Dragalge to go with. Gengar, because that's for your treat.
Mm-hmm. No, we just need... We need a Cynthia. Nope, we got a DC.
To be fair, he'll need yeah, go to Haunter. He'll need a DC just to... Well, he'll need more than a DC to knock it out. How about that? Because mostly he's doing is 60 to it. Garb won't be around for much longer, so we won't have to worry about it much longer.
So I'm thinking this might be a deck for after Garb rotates. It still is a fun deck, though. You know what?
You finish the knockout.
I will at least get the knockout.
And all we had to do is exhaust him of energy, and then it's more of...
And of course, all we grab is energy.
How many items? I mean, they're pretty good knockout, but
2,
there's 7
4,
right there. There's 7 right there. There's
7,
140 right there.
8, 9, 10, 11. That's 11.
And gas Haunter only works if they have damage counters, so. Wow. Okay.
So let's go.
Yeah, they pretty much got this.
Yeah.
It's SP Garb. I wasn't anticipating us getting it much.
So.
Because once Garb got set up, it was more of when.
Mm.
Because a lot of our abilities are playing around extra damage on the field.
Yeah, Field Blower would definitely be something to add in this deck. Well, I don't know why I didn't.
Well, because we're already anticipating post Garb for rotation, and I said this before. I've said this plenty of times, but I believe we saved the break sets because of Field Blower.
I think so too.
Because without Field Blower, I'm pretty sure we'd have lost breakpoint and breakthrough. Because of Garb, that would have been unstoppable. It would have produced an early format. Yep.
Thank you.
Pain amplifier for 20. Do you like Pokemon with damage counters on it?
Because all we got was energy. We got nothing else. And we couldn't even stall them out for game.
Well, to be fair, we just had to stall out the energy.
Yeah. But this is SP Garb.
Well, SP Garb is one of the qualifying decks for Worlds, so yeah. I think it's still one of them in range of being able to take it.
I think so. And it's because of this piece of trash right here.
Literally.
Dun-dun.
I think the only other deck that might, psychic-wise, that might be halting this one is the fact, because it has weakness to Dark, is Dawn Wings.
Mm-hmm. No, he's just showing off.
There's Drampa. Yay! Get more cards when we don't need. We could have copycatted. He was looking for the energy. We almost exhausted him of energy though. We were 3 energy shy of taking game.
Yeah, that we were.
We got 1 energy off the field in hand.
Yeah, even then, no. I think we're just gonna call it after that. I keep forgetting that the deck's good until it's on the channel, then it kind of turns to crap.
That was only 2 though.
That was 3.
That was 3?
Yeah, that was 3.
Oh yeah, the first one was a scoop.
Yeah,
actually 2 of them were scoop.
First 2 were scoops. This one was an out. Yeah.
Wow.
It does have potential. It does win. The only issue is that if you shut off the ability like SP Garb just did, it's not really.
We found out that gengar is a little bit more useful for the deck because it does add on damage that's missing.
Yeah, definitely Field Blowers. One thing I forgot to put in the deck and would do really well in the deck.
Finding a spot for the 1 Victini in case you need to put it in there.
Maybe Zoroark would help the deck in order to accelerate.
Would Victini help in the last match?
No.
Because Garb would have shut it off too.
Honestly, you already have a 75% chance of actually getting at least 1 heads.
Well, to be fair, with the Victini...
Again, until it went onto this channel, I never got double tails.
Well, to be fair, the first time we got double tails, it was on a meta level deck.
Exactly. So it works until we put it on the channel, then it doesn't ever work again. But either way, this was an absolutely fun deck. And this just shows what you can build when you're trying to build something else. Either way, guys, until next time. Hey guys, thank you for checking out the video. I hope you guys we hope you guys enjoyed it. It really is a really fun deck of a really fun list for us, and we're glad you guys could enjoy it with us. Be sure to go down and hit that subscribe button. Become a Potown hero yourself. Hit us up on PTCGO. We are Po_Town_Heroes. And also be sure to check us out on Facebook, facebook.com/PotownHeroes. You guys take it easy until next time.